The monthly chart on Matterport suggests that price has bottomed and we're going through an accumulation phase at this time. However, this article from barchart.com suggests more pain is ahead. This is Matterport's post Q2 sales in line with estimates, but stock drops. So real estate focused virtual reality platform Matterport reported results in line with analyst expectations for the quarter, with revenue up 39% year over year to $40 million. However, next quarter's revenue guidance of $39 million was less impressive, coming in 6.6% below analyst estimates. The second quarter execution was pivotal for the companies this year. We delivered record subscription and service revenue while doubling down on our efficiency initiatives to deliver step function productivity gains in the second half of 2023. Total revenue for the quarter grew to nearly $40 million, fueled by strong enterprise adoption and steady improvements with our small and medium-sized businesses. This is what the CEO had to say about the quarter. Founded in 2011 before any mass market VR headset was released, Matterport provides the hardware and software necessary to turn real-world spaces into 3D visualization. Demand for rich, interactive 2D, 3D, VR, and AR experiences is growing, and while the ubiquitous metaverse might still be more of a buzzword than a real thing, what is real is demand for the tools to create these experiences, whether they are games, 3D tours, or interactive movies. So Matterport is a low-key metaverse play, and with prices this cheap, could be a long-term play down the road. All right, so let's look at their sales growth. Matterport's revenue growth has been strong over the last 2 years, growing from say $30 million in Q2 fiscal 2021 to $40 million this quarter. All right, so steady climb, which is good. This was a standout quarter for Matterport, with quarterly revenue up 39% year over year, above the company's historical trend. All right, customer growth. This is how they make their money. Matterport's reported 827,000 customers at the end of the quarter, an increase of 56,000 from the previous quarter. That's a fair bit slower customer growth than last quarter, but in line with what we've observed in past quarters, suggesting the company still has decent sales momentum. So in roughly 3 years, you doubled the paying customers. So this is only going to grow. Again, VR, AR, it's just getting started. Although Matterport, which has a market capitalization of less than $1 billion, has been burning cash over the last 12 months, it's more than $446 million in cash on hand, gives it the flexibility to continue prioritizing growth over profitability. As for negatives, its full-year revenue guidance was lowered and missed analyst expectations. Next year's revenue guidance also missed Wall Street expectations, although adjusted EPS guidance was slightly above. Matterport may have had a tough quarter, but does that actually create an opportunity to invest right now? So this is where the technicals get into play. As I mentioned, the downside momentum is over, as the stock at once upon a time was above $36. Again, you're going through this accumulation phase, which entails just range-bound price action. Upside is limited. You have a monthly resistance support band at the $4 level. So conservative investors, you want to wait for the monthly candle close above, say, 425. Let's drill down to the weekly chart. Again, you can see how the moving averages are slowly bottoming, and potentially you'll have this type of trajectory going into 2024. Now, most recently, price did break this short-term uptrend line on the weekly chart. The sell-off was in anticipation of earnings or due to earnings. Again, this is that monthly support resistance band of $4. Let's go down to the daily chart. So this was the sell-off. It's kind of nice setup. Price closed below the weekly short-term uptrend line, pulled back to the 50, and then collapsed. However, I don't like to trade in the middle. It's very choppy. I like to play the extremes where there are buyers and seller imbalances. Now price finds itself below the 200-day moving average once again. However, you do have a golden crossover. That's where the 50 crosses over the 200-day moving average. So the question is, how low can price go? Well, depending on today's candle, you may be forming another seller's level at 270. So we got to watch the formation of this candle here. You have a drop in price, two basing candles, and potentially, depending on today's price action, you may have another basing candle or a red extended range candle. We'll see what happens. Now the lows of $2.20. The uptick wasn't on high volume. So, price could actually breach the low over time. So I'm going to put a line at $2. I like round hole psychological numbers. You move down to the $2 level after you break the all-time lows. I'm going to be looking for some type of W pattern on the daily chart. That'll be the conservative route before going long. However, for a better secular confirmation, you really need to see price close above $4 on the monthly chart. That's more my personality. Get a close above, a pullback, and then potentially off to the races. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Like the video.